Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Javier Robles. Robles was shot and killed Sunday, September 23, 2007, in the 1900 block of Carmona Avenue in Mid-City, according to LA County coroner records. Ernesto Cisneros was subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. On September 23, 2007, a woman named Anna had a birthday party in her backyard in the 1900 block of Carmona Avenue. At the party, defendant Cisneros started a fight, fired shots in the air and through the crowd, and yelled out the name of his gang, 18th Street. In response to defendant's actions, a member of a rival gang, the Carmona Locos, fired shots and struck and killed the victim, Javier Robles. Two other people at the party were wounded. At the party, there was a DJ stand at the back end of the yard with a table in the middle and two large speakers on the side. Elvis Estrada acted as the bouncer and stood at the front entrance gate of the party with a metal baton. By 10:30 p.m., there were about 45 people, all in their early 20s, at the party. Arturo Pollito Jimenez called Estrada on his cell phone and asked to be let in for free. Jimenez was with defendant Cisneros, the victim Javier Robles, and Robles' wife. At the party, there were Carmona Locos gang members by the DJ stand and people were dancing. Carmona Locos and 18th Street have had minor conflicts with each other. An argument broke out in front of the DJ stand and Robles began to argue with Carmona Locos gang members. Defendant Cisneros said in a loud, angry voice, "This is Big 1-8, burn these motherfuckers." Defendant yelled out 18th Street and fired a silver gun twice into the air. Defendant pointed the gun down and started shooting at everyone. Estrada knelt on the ground and put his head down. He heard about 12 shots and then someone near the DJ stand started shooting, firing about 3 shots. Estrada saw Robles fall down. Michael Gudiel, who shot victim Robles, was a Carmona Locos gang member. He arrived at 9:30 p.m. with a friend. At the time defendant began shooting, Gudiel was behind the DJ stand. Gudiel heard a group of people screaming where they were from, and Robles caught his attention when he said 18th Street. People were pushing each other, and defendant fired a gun in the air. Gudiel heard someone yell, "Everyone get on the motherfucking floor," and defendant was shooting in his direction. Gudiel took cover behind the DJ stand, reached for a gun there, and saw Robles walking toward him with his hands in his waist. Gudiel was afraid and closed his eyes and fired 4 shots at Robles. He didn't realize he had hit Robles until he saw him fall to the ground. After the shooting stopped, Luis Estrada found his brother Elvis and they got into Elvis's truck. Gudiel got into the truck with the Estrada brothers and put the gun under the seat. Gudiel was jumpy and said he still had a gun. Elvis and his brother asked Gudiel why he still had the gun, and Gudiel said, "I don't know." Elvis saw policemen behind them, and they drove to the end of the block where police stopped them. Elvis knew that Gudiel was one of the men shooting at the party. Gudiel said he believed he was shooting in self-defense when he shot Robles because Gudiel had seen 18th Street gang members rob and shoot people. Detective John Shafia arrived at the scene and went to the backyard where the shooting had taken place and saw Robles' body covered by a sheet. Shafia observed police cars near the spent bullet casings. Some of the casings were near the DJ stand and other casings from a different brand of bullet were in the driveway. The ones in the driveway were brass casings from a 9mm weapon. Those near the DJ stand were aluminum 9mm casings. Police also found fragmented bullets at the scene. A bullet and 2 fragments were recovered off Robles' body. Officer Ramon Guillen testified as a gang expert familiar with 18th Street. In Los Angeles, the gang has about 1,800 members. The gang has several territories because there are many different cliques within the gang. They claim the area between Jefferson on the south to Washington on the north and La Cienega on the west to Crenshaw on the east. About 200 gang members belong to the area of Rancho Park. The gang has murdered a police officer, committed other murders, engaged in carjackings, extortion, and robberies. 18th Street Gang has a common sign or symbol and wear tattoos to identify themselves. The Carmona Locos are not a big gang, and their territory is on Carmona between the 10 freeway and Washington Boulevard. Following the trial, the jury convicted defendant of 1 count of second-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted premeditated murder, including gun and gang enhancements. The court sentenced defendant to a term of 120 years to life in prison. Javier Robles was 23 years old at the time of death.